Hello, guys, and welcome to Dave in Real Life Football. And, oh, God, the most eagerly anticipated game in Premier League history. Two teams that are in positions that literally at the start of the season you would never, ever have predicted. And that is Arsenal versus Newcastle, top of the table clash. Arsenal with an opportunity to go 10 points clear tonight. Newcastle could go back second if they win and reduce the deficit down to 6 points. So there's absolutely everything to play for in today's game. Shout out to everybody what's in the chat. I can see David Paul. Shout out to you, dude. Dylan, Connor, Leeds 2023. We've got Moldy Spoon. Hello. Shout out to all of you guys what have turned up. This is literally going to be a banger of a game. Yes, I am still sore from yesterday's defeat to Brentford, but still, we're here for this game today. Obviously, I really want Arsenal to win the league, if I'm being honest. Fairy tale would be that Newcastle win, and they'd win it before spending shitloads of millions of pounds on players. I just don't think they're good enough. But hey, if they win tonight, we could be talking about a potential. But yeah, obviously Arsenal are on a really rich vein of form right now. So are Newcastle, though. They're still undefeated. Newcastle haven't lost since August, which was Liverpool what beat them last. Arsenal, I think their last defeat was against Manchester United. Heather Wright, shout out to you, dude. Once again, Peacock only shows a handful of the games. Boo. Yeah, it looks like they've not got the full coverage. There is games all this week on Sky TV. So, yeah, this is the biggest game this week. Obviously, there is a bigger game on Thursday. Man City versus Chelsea. But this one is what people are really interested in. Arsenal have 19 years or so without the championship. Newcastle never been champions, or well, not in recent years. Maybe back in 1953 or something daft. But yeah, so this is just tasted. Two of the hottest teams in the Premier League right now facing each other tonight. Ballyhoo to you, William Ency. How you doing, dude? It's been a while. Nice to see you here, buddy. It's going to be good. It's going to be more than good. This is going to be fascinating. This is going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. FA Cup is this weekend. We are back live on Friday. We are covering Manchester United versus Everton. We're doing Liverpool Wolves on the Saturday. Then on the Sunday, we've got Chelsea versus Man City. So we are playing some big games. I just realised that my camera has just did a little bit of a botch, a little bit of lag, and it caught me in a very vigorous facial expression. I feel that's a little bit bright. Yeah, that's a bit better. So yeah, you want to see the team news, don't you? Of course you do. So we've got the team news up. There is the teams. Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Partey, Saka, Obergard, Martinelli, and Nketiah up front. Then for Newcastle, we've got Nick Hope, Trippier, Scar, Botman, Dan Burn, Bruno Guimaraes, Sean Longstaff, Joe Willock, Almiron, Joel Linton, and Callum Wilson. So these teams, no Saint Maximin in that starting 11. But yeah, these two are the absolutely informed teams of this Premier League. This is it's going to be a belter, guys. Obviously, Arsenal win. They get a 10-point clear run over City. Fun fact, British actor Paul Blackthorne's favourite football club is Arsenal. Well, that is a very interesting fun fact ever. Shout out to you for sharing that with us. I want to say something. Last night, obviously, those who took part in the Raw Watch Along, thank you very much for doing that. But Seth Rollins has picked up a supposed injury. I don't know how serious it is. I've not heard anything reported today, but there's certainly a lot of video evidence out there that they threw the X after the Austin Theory match, and that he seemed to be in a little bit of discomfort as he left the ringside. So yeah, that could be a bit interesting stuff going forward. Arsenal have got a really good lineup. So with Newcastle, you can't look. Newcastle have had a fantastic season. Yes, they looked a bit shady against Leeds, but Leeds were just dirty Leeds. They just played dirty, which I expect them to do. It's dirty Leeds, for God's sake. And they just really clamped down on Newcastle's team, and I didn't know what to do. But this is tasty. This is two attacking football clubs. I think Arsenal owned Arteta is a total prospect now to George Graham's Arsenal back in the day, or Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. This is a very different looking Arsenal team. Sorry, I'm going to be drinking a lot. My voice is still not 100%. If Newcastle win, we go second, yes. 6 points behind Arsenal if you win tonight. So annoyed right now. My earbuds won't connect to my laptop right now. So using my new phone that I got for Christmas instead. Oh wow, that's a bit annoying, isn't it, ever? Such a shame. Hopefully you can get that sorted out, bud. Yes, obviously I don't really know any further information on the poor old player. Is it Kamal Campbellin, who who collapsed on the pitch yesterday in the Buffalo Bills and Bagels match. David Paul did come into the chat earlier on saying that it was a disgraceful tweet from the Bagels manager, I think. What literally was causing a little bit like it was more bothered about the game rather than the player, which was pretty sucky. So fun fact, reason why I know that Paul Blackthorne is BC. He was in the superhero show called Green Arrow. Cool. Awesome. It's the black guy, right? The black guy in Black Arrow? Green Arrow, sorry. I've only really seen like a couple of episodes of Green Arrow, so I'm not really up on it. I know that is it? Wow, I want to say Steve Barrowman, but it might not be that. Why do I want to say Steve Barrowman? You'll probably put in his proper name in a minute, but Barrowman anyway. It's not Steve. I can't think of his proper name. I heard Ronaldo didn't want it to happen. Ronaldo having that in his it's shit. Like if he put like Liverpool was his choice of club, I'd tell him to piss off. You don't want that fucking trash at your club, mate. Newcastle are better than Ronaldo. I just prefer bigger screen on my laptop, but it's my phone is pretty awesome, to be honest. Way better than my old one. Right, at least you've got an awesome phone. I mean, that's a small compensation, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Well, my phone's absolutely awesome, Dave, so, it's not as bad. But I would have preferred my laptop. Well, that's cool. That's cool, ever. A shout out to you. F Ronaldo, of course, Mouldy Spoon would not be interested in anything that Ronaldo does right now. I can't stick him. Messi is the GOAT. Yes, you are correct. Let's go, Eddie Howe, says Connor. And here comes the Jackamination. Hey, Jesse, how you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Newcastle fans are living their best life right now. Most points per game in a calendar year. Eddie Howe, 36. games. He's got a 2.00 points ratio. Here is Eddie Howe. Good to hear that, Jesse. Yeah, well, obviously, anybody who didn't watch Raw last night, you put in your thoughts of Raw last night as well. Obviously, a lot of you guys were in the wall watch along with me and Nick, which wasn't really a Raw watch along, was it? It's like halfway through we started talking about sexism and all of that stuff. Obviously, I'll be watching the Man United and try to watch the darts final as well. Molly Spoon, no doubt. I've no interest in Man United Bournemouth, to be honest. This is the game. This is the game most people will be tuning in for. I think the other games, there's no interest in whatsoever. No Willie comments. What? Hey, Willie Immense, we need the Willie Idol, mate. No, Paul Blackburn was the guy who played Blackthorn, was the guy who played the Detective Plant. It's John Barrowman, you're right, it's John Barrowman. I didn't know why I call him Steve. He was in Harrow too, he played Milton Merlin. Yes, he was like the rival, wasn't he, to Green Harrow. Yeah, it's John Barrowman. Why did I think he was called Steve? What the flip? Don't forget Dave is behind. Yes, I am behind. People were forgetting that yesterday, which was alright, I wasn't bothered. I thought Raw was a bang average. I gave it a 6. Yeah, it was a 6.5 in my world. Some people gave it 7s. I didn't quite think it deserved that. I wasn't blown away by anything on the show, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I'm in the minority for this. I am not into the Alexa Bliss story. I'm literally out. I'm not interested. I couldn't care less. Her being recruited by Uncle Howdy is like the worst thing what could happen. I don't understand it. Don't want it. I just want Alexa Bliss to be a wrestler. I don't want this storyline with Lilith. I was bored the first time. I don't want it again. Thank you very much. So yeah, for me, I'm literally out of that storyline. It does note for me. If you agree, then fine. If you don't agree, fine. But for me, it does nothing. I liked Alexa Bliss before the Lily stuff, and I thought we were getting back to that, and obviously we're not. It's unfortunate. That's all I'm going to say. It's unfortunate, but that's wrestling for you. I've got to give credit to Eddie Howe here, right? He is doing fantastic with this Newcastle team. A bang average Newcastle team, and he's turned them into contenders. Leeds have signed Max Wobler. Yeah, I saw that today. That's a fantastic little signing that for Leeds. Hopefully that can keep you in the Premier League a little bit longer. William says, let me emphasise, did anyone notice that Alexa Bliss' awkward Hurricane Rana attempt on Bianca quite a botch, but it seemingly landing on her chest? Can I say that? You just did. Fun fact, you just did. Oh no, everything Alexa Bliss does is perfect. You can't be coming on here slagging off Alexa Bliss. We'll get all the stands coming into the chat now, kicking off. No, it's good to see that she fucks up sometimes. You know what I mean? Did you see the security guard? Literally, I saw the mask and I'm thinking, is that just a fan? And then it's just like, it's a little bit predominant to be a fan, right? And the security guard's going to like, mate, you're going to have to sit back. You can't stand so close to the audience. And it's like, mate, fuck off. I'm part of the fucking story, you dick. You know, I'm a plant, mate. You should know this. Molly Spencer said, I get why she wants to change her character to go a bit more dark, but as being just like Alexa isn't getting booked right. Just rather she goes darker on her own, away from the Bray story, but it looks like she's getting dragged into the Bray story, which I don't know why. Yes, there was that thing at WrestleMania, blah, 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 blah. That was a couple of years ago now. But I think it's done. I think can't Breakers have his own storyline now? Why do we need this? I don't feel like I need it. I don't know. It might be just me. But Alexa's booking is not down to Alexa's wrestling. It's down to just flipping creative, not just giving her anything. But we could argue the same case for like a Lacey Evans. You could argue the same case for, I don't know, any of the females on the roster. It's like if you haven't got anything for them to do, let's just stick them in tag matches. The problem with like SmackDown, I was saying this last night as well, is that right, you've got Ronda Rousey, which is a champion. You've now got Charlotte Flair, champion. Who's your next champion on that show? Because there's no one. They've not built anyone strong enough. Like, you can argue Liv Morgan, but who's after Liv Morgan? Raquel Rodriguez should be flopping straight into that title shot and doing boss work. But they fucked her up by shoving her against Ronda in her first match and having her lose. Which makes no sense. Dave Lol, bring on the stands. Yeah, I just put her on her own path and have her own story. Yeah, of course. I don't mind it being dark, don't get me wrong. But why does that have to be linked to Bray? Why does everything who's dark have to be linked to Bray Wyatt? I mean, Bray's storyline now is all over the place. I'm confused by it. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit bored with it as well. Because it's a bit of a mess. And until it starts clearing up and getting to where they need to go with that storyline, it's going to be a mess. Throwing Alexa Bliss into that mess it's just making it even more messy. They need to sort out what they're doing with that story, and I want that mask. Only wear it when I poop. It's a pooping mask, isn't it? I appreciate Alexa's talent, but I have a hard time with her. She is a 5 foot nothing. She's smaller than me, and I don't see how bigger women like Bianca or Rhea seeing her as a threat. Okay, that's a fair point. The argument's there against Liv Morgan. Look at the size of her compared to them girls. Look at the size of Trish Stratus when she was wrestling. You put Trish Stratus at the side of China. There's no way you'd have Trish Stratus being able to even touch China. China would just wipe the floor with all the female wrestlers. She's talented enough to do a bit of get a dark character over on her own path. That's fair. That's a fair comment, Moldy. I totally agree with that. She's got this little Lily doll, which is a bit cringe. But we've now got this Uncle Howdy thing. I don't know what we need to know who Uncle Howdy is first. Why is he on SmackDown? Why is he recruiting Alexa? We're getting no answers right now. We're just getting these things every week. They're going nowhere. Let's get to a point where that actually means something now, because that still meant nothing last night. Nothing changed in my world. I'm still no wiser to what's going off. So there's no further development in that storyline. It's just stagnant at the minute. It's manoeuvres being believable in, say, like Bianca or a Lacey, Charlotte, same as Liv. Ray could taken a bigger opponent, but talent like Ray is rare. Rey Mysterio gets away with it though, William, because of his speed, his ability to jump off the top rope, and yeah, it's just his aerial abilities and his fast pace makes him a threat. Because he's a big guy. Look at Brock, would struggle against a smaller guy like him because he hasn't got the pace. He'd end up winded or running out of steam faster than what Rey Mysterio would. So therefore, you've got that kind of David versus Goliath kind of conflict. Yeah, true. Liv is small too, but it just seems like more imposing on TV. They make it that way. They do make it that way. How are you, Dave? I'm a lot better today. I've been out. I've actually socialised today. Still not 100%, but a lot better than I have been. I will tell you now, there's no NXT stream tonight. I'm not doing it. I am having a night off. I am tired. Last night, yesterday took a lot out of me. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I'm watching it live. if I do, I'll probably pop up in days as chat or something. I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. I might just get some sleep. It depends on how you wrestle. If you are small, you dodge bigger bigger girls' moves and counter attack. You can get overrated. Does it perfectly. Ducks, punches, and throws kicks. Yeah. Agree. It's hard to be small and be a heel. To be a heel. Yeah, I do get that. But you're talking about Alexa, what's been a heel since joining, going on the main roster. So she's done a fantastic job, but yeah, she has aligned herself with other people, like AKA Mickey James, AKA Nia Jax. So she's always had somebody to be a companion, a sidekick. So yeah, that's how it works for her. Being on her own, she's not as menacing. I get that. Yeah, but Ray is still big in a sense. He is like 5'5" or somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with that, Ever. True, Alexa, Liv need less shots, faster paced, but they are great at posing and body language. They speak with their movement. Yeah, well, we can tell that you can read their body language, can't we, William? They move with good work, we were talking about like all that stuff last night. True, I guess Heather. Anyway, let's go back to the footy quickly, and there are the team lineups. Arsenal have got Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Sinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Saka. Hate how they put them together. Odegaard, Martinelli, and Nketiah is the striker for Arsenal. The team news from Newcastle is Pope, Trippier, Scar, Botman, Byrne, Gomes, Longstaff, Willock, Almiron, Joe Linton, and Callum Wilson is up front for Newcastle. So there are your starting 11s today's games. Kickoff is not a million miles away. I mean, if somebody like Rhea or Raquel caught her in like a crossbody or something, they could just throw her straight down. Yeah, that's a good point. I loved Awesome Con in Impact ever. Did you ever see that, William? Awesome Con. I think it was in Impact. Her boobs fully came out. Literally, her top just dropped. Her boobs full on. Live TV. Impact. I'm sure it was Impact. It's totally all over the place. Melissa Rose. Hello, dude. How are you doing? Hope you're well. NC Awesome Kong was the boss. Loved her. Karma. She came into WWE as Karma, didn't she? And she got a big opportunity in WWE and then got herself pregnant. And basically lost that opportunity. But blessed, though. She was great. Yeah, she was good. She was like booked like a beast in Impact. I remember Gail Kim having some fantastic matches against her. And a lot of the others, like, I don't know, I forget the names now. Madison Rain. Awesome Bongs. Yes, Moldy. Yeah, the boobs proper came out. I always remember it. It's like, okay, there's Awesome Bongs. Don't think she liked it, like, but she just totally exposed herself on live TV. Only on a pay-per-view. Just looking at some old Arsenal Newcastle games. 5-3, 4-2, and oh god, look! I hope we get that today. 6-3. I hope we get a Go Fest. We're looking at 7-3. That was in 2012. Awesome tongs. Anybody whose hands up if anybody's actually getting up tomorrow morning or staying up late tonight to watch Wrestle Kingdom 17? Yeah, that is coming on thick and fast. Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. Jay White versus Okada. Who's going to be stopping up or getting up early to watch that? Please let me know in the chat. What match are you particularly looking for? Did you did Sasha Banks? Mercedes turns up at Wrestle Kingdom. Apparently Naomi's there. Bayley's thrown over to Japan today to go support Sasha. So it's all looking like that is going to happen. Speaking of which what happens to Riddle when he comes back from rehab? Can't exactly do the stoner gimmick, can he? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to use that now. I don't know if they will change his character. I think he'll find it hard to change his character because he literally talks like that in real life. The Riddle character is no different to the actual Riddle character. That is him. He doesn't actually play any part. I'm going to stay up. What time is it? It's actually, I think it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. It has been. It's always early hours of the morning, UK time. I don't think it's late night. I think it's late night America, early morning UK. It's around about 5 or 6 o'clock UK time, I think. So, yeah, I don't think you need to stay up. I think you just need to go to bed and get up early. Ospreay versus Omega, White versus Okada. Fire! Just want to see Naomi lol. What AEW does with her will be weird. Will she be with Mercedes in some fashion? Will she be with Mercedes in fashion? She's going to be Mercedes. She's going to use a real name. She can't be Sasha Banks, so she might be Mercedes Banks or something. I don't know how they're going to word it. We are close to kick-off. The teams are in the tunnel. Obviously, she's going to show up in AEW sooner rather than later. Is Sasha. Good luck to her. I don't really care. Sasha Banks is not bigger than any wrestling company. She's making mega money. LFG. Let's fucking go, says Connor. Connor is quietly bricking it right now. He's trying not to shit himself. The teams are coming out. Kickoff is imminent. I meant, will Naomi and Mercedes be in the same team, or I don't know. Naomi's reported to be over there. I don't know if she's actually wrestling. I don't even think Sasha's wrestling. It might just be the case that they might both come out together at the end of the Kyrie match. Because Kyrie's actually in a solo singles match. Does Mercedes just come out to confront her at the end? I don't think there's a match. If there is, it'd be an impromptu match. I don't know. Just checked, main card starts at 8 p.m. for us. All right, cool. That's a good time then. Can't do a watch along for it, unfortunately, because basically New Japan are arseholes. And if I did a thumbnail for a New Japan, they would shut my channel down. I'm hiding behind a chair. Oh my God. It's like watching a horror film for Connor. So there's the teams again. Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Sinchenko, Party, Shaka, Saka, Obergard, Martinelli, Nketiah. We've got Pope, Trippier, Scar, Bottom, Byrne, Gamerez, Longstaff, Willock, Almiron, Joe Linton, and Wilson. This is your team lineup. Great, that means that the timeline, it'll be like 3 a.m. Can't do that. I am not even sure if New Japan sub will still be valid, lol. Yeah, it's early hours in the morning for for our American fans, right? You got to be English UK fans for the night. You're going to experience what we go through on the daily to watch our wrestling. We do not sympathise. Later, fam. Meeting. Lol. Here, but not here. Not in chat. Okay, William Ency, shout to you, dude. James Chadwick. Let's fucking go. Yep, James. How you doing, dude? Obviously, James will have his multi-network TVs. He'll be watching darts here. Man United there. Newcastle, Arsenal here. And the other games. Yeah, on his little network of TVs. Well, Coulter Hawk is doing a watch along for Wrestle Kingdom, but they're doing it on Twitch so they don't get caught. That's probably the best way to do it, to be honest. Stay clear of YouTube because they'll bring it down. You've put Wrestle Kingdom on. You could put WrestleMania 17, I guess. Do the WWE like it's a retro watch along. Honest. It's not. Yes, all the games are telling me that they're kicking off. There is loads of games tonight. Man United Bournemouth being won. So we'll get updates on all the other games. There's about 4 other matches. Let's change this over. I've got a new mouse today, so it should be a lot easier. Oh, I don't want to be pressing that one. It's not first off today, it's first half, and we have kicked off. Alright, why is that not moving? Why am I not moving? If they've glitched. Alright, until my camera catches back up with what I'm doing. Hopefully you can still hear me. There's a little bit of glitching going off. I can only apologise for that. There we go, we're back. Mouldy Spoon football on TV, darts final on the PS4, and on the other TV. The James Cave. So the game has kicked off. We have got the first half underway. Oh, my phone's already bloody buzzing. What's this about? Oh, it's Everton Brighton game kicking off. Who's in the darts final, James? Who's made it? Do I know any of them? God, didn't that kick off at 3 o'clock this afternoon? Newcastle with the first opportunity. Nice free kick. Shame it didn't amount to much, but yeah, Newcastle had a free kick. Offside flag is up. Eddie Howe making notes already. I tripled Captain Rashford for tonight's game. Shout out to you, dude. If I was streaming, I'd set it up as WrestleMania 4 or something random, then not put any names on the screen and just call the wrestlers by their first names, lol. Yes. Oh, that's Michael Van Gerwen versus Michael Smith. Is it? It's not Michael Van Gerwen. It's Van Gerwen, though, isn't it? What was it? Mervyn Gangwell? I don't know the first name. Van Gerwen, anyway, isn't it? It's that Dutch dude. Arsenal. The Martinelli. It's a ball in. It's swamped by Arsenal. Referee has blown his whistle. Here's going to be a free kick to Newcastle. Oh, no, it's played on, didn't it? It wasn't a free kick. I don't know why I'm getting whistling in my ears. Obergard had a shot. It went over. I heard whistling. I don't know why. Come on, bully boy. Is that Michael Smith? Who's the bully boy? It's Michael Van Forskin. It's Michael Van Forskin. All right. I got the first name right then. That's good. I take it nobody likes Van Gerwen then. Kind of like Barney, isn't he? When he was around. Barnevelt or whatever he was called. Newcastle trying to bully their way through has gone to Ramsdale. It's absolutely teaming it down in Arsenal. Inside the Emirates, it's absolutely belting it down. There's rain everywhere, so London's getting drenched tonight. Newcastle should be happy with that because they're used to it. 4 minutes gone. It is still 0-0. Haven't had any updates on the other games yet. I will keep you posted. Or obviously, if like the Mouldy Spoon and James want to drop in what's happening in the Man United game as that kicks off. That is yet to kick off. That's an 8 o'clock kick-off. Saka has got in. He's had a shot. Goalkeeper, it's cannoned off Pope. Gone into a dangerous position. Newcastle have managed to clear it for now. Van Bandeveld was amazing. He filled the power Taylor. It was that exact same time, wasn't he? Oh, it's a chance for Arsenal. It's Newcastle defending with everything. Saka's gone down. No penalty though. And Newcastle trying to make a counter attack, which comes to nothing. Still plays, but not as good as he was in the mid 2000s. I am on New Japan World. Can't find the pay-per-view buy-in for it. What the heck? New Year's Dash is on the 5th, and it's still not free though. Yeah, it's not a 2-night Wrestle Kingdom though this time, is it? It's only 1 night this year. Usually 2 nights. It's only 1 night, which is amazing. But it's stacked, absolutely flipping stacked show. I mean, obviously you've got Carl Anderson on there. There's lots of Jack Sabre Jr. is in action. Some fantastic matches on that show. It's one to catch later on in the day. Might watch it in the afternoon or something when I've got a bit of free time. Watch it on Watch Wrestling. I won't be watching it live. Can't watch the United game. Holy shit! Why? What's up? Can you not get it on a streaming service? Barney, Phil Taylor, Adrian Lewis, Gary Anderson, the golden era of darts. Yeah, totally agree. That's what I used to watch. Arsenal side netting. Xhaka with the opportunity. Arsenal starting to show some dominance in this game. Arsenal are all over Newcastle, they are. Yeah, I totally agree with that lineup there, Adrian. Mouldy Spoon. That is when I was watching darts. Phil the Power Taylor was him and Barney. Their battles were amazing. Then you had Sean Whittock, who still plays darts now. He started to break into that kind of category. I remember is it South African or was Australian? I can't remember which one Sean Whittock was, to be honest. I can watch it. Well, it's luckily on a Fire Stick. Potato Stream. Get Potato Stream on a phone device on Android. Put it as a Google search. It will take you to every game. What is televised, and I assume that the Man United game will be televised somewhere. Simon Whittock, that's it. I know it was something with an S. Australian. He was good. He was good. Or still is good. I don't know how he is performing now. I've kind of lost touch with darts. I know the female. There's the female darts player what's doing really, really well. Shearer or something. I can't say her name properly. Is this a free kick to Arsenal or to Newcastle? It's a free kick to Newcastle. 8 minutes gone. It's been all Arsenal for this opening exchanges. But that does not mean you can take anything away from Newcastle. It's still 0-0. Ooh, that looks a bit dangerous for Arsenal. Alberon's on it though now. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Fallon Sherlock, that's it. I know it was something we in there. See, I know little about darts. I can kind of get myself around it, but when it comes to actual names, I don't have the flipping clue. Unless it's in front of me. But she's good. She is proper. She's a talent. And it proves that it's just not a man's game, is it? Still the first off. Still on the first off. Yeah, we're still on the first off, Melissa. Ha ha ha. Can't wait for Smack Raw on Friday. Smack Raw. El Milne leads. Everybody saying hello to each other. That's cool. Party. Just seeing parties. Just challenged it. A Newcastle player. So Arsenal got 100% home record. So that doesn't bode well for Newcastle. Newcastle last loss was against Liverpool. And that was like God knows how many months ago. Seems like a year ago now. I fell asleep watching Raw down last night. You didn't miss nothing. Not near the end anyway. You could probably predict what happened in the main event. I think that's what the problem with Raw last night was. They hyped it like, it's a must see episode, blah 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 blah, and nothing happened. I felt like there were some good matches on it. Don't get me wrong, but did anything change? Did any storyline progress? Absolutely no. You could have missed that episode last night and still been, is Alexa still getting troubled by the Bray sign? Yeah. Nothing happened. Yeah, she beat up Bianca. Okay. Seth might be injured. Okay. What was the main event? Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory. And yeah, it was alright. A good match. An excellent match, but you could have missed it and not have bothered. Did you see the draw was totally wrong going again for like the 5th week in a row, promising Brock again last night? He said Edge, Cody will be back. Cody technically was on the show. And I am going to have to quickly turn the TV. Sorry about that. The TV was going to switch off on me. Brock, I don't think was ever returning. Edge will be safe for a fucking Royal Rumble as always. And Cody technically was on, but it was a video package. Oh no, Seth Rollins injured. I don't know how much it's true. I've not seen any reports today, to be honest, but apparently he was an neck thrown up after the match. There's lots of footage on Twitter. Corey Graves helping Rollins back to the backstage area. Joe's another guy who annoying as hell last night. Is that the guy who was in Dazer's chat? Sounds like a bit of a dick, to be honest. What's new there, Mouldy? Current unbeaten runs. Newcastle have beaten 12 unbeaten games. 10 for Arsenal. 6 for Brentford. Wow. Newcastle on a bit of a tear. In fact, Newcastle are inside the Arsenal half right now, inside the penalty area. Decent ball in. Nobody there to meet the cross, though. Ketia goes mounting the counter-attack. Ketia has actually kept hold of the ball. He's going in deep into the Newcastle area. Decent ball back. Xhaka with the shot. Oh, shot pass. It's gone to Saka. So it's kind of all over the place. A lot of people are saying it's a work injury. Not real. We will have to see. I've not heard any reports today. None of the YouTube channels are reporting it as an injury. So I've got to think it's a bit of a work, to be honest. It seems that way at the moment. I've not heard anything prior to that. What's Liverpool's unbeaten? Oh, never mind. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for stabbing me in my back. Obergaard's looking for a corner. Is he getting it? Xhaka gets the ball here on the wide. Nice little ball in. Obergaard trying to keep it in play. They're saying it's gone out. No. Should get a corner there, surely. To God, he was over the line. They have got a corner. Oh, we've got a report coming in. You're most welcome, thanks. We have got a goal, and it's gone to Brighton. Brighton are beating Everton 1-0. Cancedo. Moses Cancedo for Brighton. Oh, no, it's not. He did the assist. It's Keanu Matoya. Mitoma scored. So Brighton are 1-0 up against Everton. Am I doing NXT tonight? No, I don't think so. I don't really plan to be honest. I need to rest up. I need to get rid of this cold. So I might give NXT a miss tonight, to be honest. I need to get on top of this cold. Last night was great. I got through it all right, but I've kind of died this morning. I mean, let's be honest. Who doesn't beat Everton? Liverpool. Let's be honest. Not with Darwin. I can't get a shot on goal. Nunes. I'm just down on him right now. Down on Liverpool right now. Brighton 1-0. Yep. You are correct. Newcastle with a corner. Trippier to take it. Verdos. Yeah, 2 nights of live streams. Not really going to be. We're going to be back. We Smack Raw on Friday. Me and Nick will both be doing Smack Raw on Friday. I don't know if me and Nick will do AEW tomorrow. Might just let Nick do AEW. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that. I might be tempted to do an AEW stream with Nick. Goal! Man City didn't even beat Everton either. Okay, great. Apparently the USA is showing the match. But no, I had no idea. David Paul just said last night the FA games were on the USA. Premier League are on Peacock. Still Tazzy and maybe Days. Still got Tazzy or maybe Days. Tazzy will do it. I don't fancy doing it on my own, that's why. To be quite honest with you. Trippier. Got Fulham with a goal. Fulham are leading Leicester. Mitrovic is the goal scorer. So, yeah, Fulham are 1-0 up. Mitrovic. So, Melissa was right. There was a goal. Just not in this game. Look, we're watching. 17 minutes gone. We're still 0-0. Newcastle not looking too bad, though. Starting to come into this game a little bit, which is interesting. It's Carmelo Hayes tonight, isn't it? Should be a good match. I might watch that in the morning. need sleep. I love Days. Just can't stand the fucking morons in his streams. Yeah, it's gonna say it's not. Nobody's slagging off Days. No, there's nobody to slag off Days, right? Because it's not him. He's doing what he always does. He does the exact same stream, the exact same stuff each and every week, which we love him for. He can only react to the stupid comments what go into his chat, and there is some stupid shit. I can't sit there and read it anymore. I just get bored. Even if I stayed up and watched NXT tonight, I probably would just stay clear of any streams because to be like, I can't be bothered. That's a mood, Jimmy boy. I don't feel like joining Taz's streams because we're just not friends. Feel like I've lost all touch with them, and I feel like it'll be treated like a bit of an outsider if I went in there. I don't think he'd be too happy me showing up. Probably piss him off. I don't even know if I'm allowed to or not, to be fair, so I won't bother with that. And there's no other YouTubers that I care about, to be honest. Certainly not Conman. I'm not interested in him. Newcastle stuck at the back at the moment. Nice little work by Arsenal to get the ball back. Kind of discounted off. Score update. It is a Brighton goal against Everton. So all the goals are happening in all the other games so far. I borderline hate most of them. It's when they come up with the fake shit that pisses me off. Hi, Mike. How you doing, dude? Just checking in with everyone. Hope everyone is well. Watching the United game right now. Cool. Keep dropping in and giving us updates. I know we're not watching the Man United game, but I am totally open to people talking about the matches that they are watching. It's totally free to stop by and chat away. 20th minute. Arteta's having words with his boys. They're all having a bit of a drinks break. It's just some of the idiotic stuff. Days, if Becky had red hair and she cut it off and and got it dyed like yellow, would she then not be the man and she'd be more like the woman? It's like shit like that, isn't it? Go 1-0, Maguire. Have we got a goal in the Man United game already? On days as I tend to just talk to select few. Yeah, I don't talk to the masses. You can't. In fact, I have random people say hi to me, and it's like, and they've got stupid names. You know, names that you've got no chance of writing back to. And it's like, I'm not writing back to you. You've got a stupid name. I don't know who you are. Michael, hell yeah. Retro D-Man's in the chat. Yo. El Retro. Gosh, no, could be 10 points clear of your boys today. Are you shitting it? Doing well, no goal yet. Oh, doing well, no goal. Is Melissa been pranking again? Maguire's probably not even flipping playing, is he? Be sure again. Fun fact, I said Maguire should let you know it's a joke, Dave. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware. Yeah. Maguire's not even on the pitch. I don't even know what the starting 11 is for Man United, to be fair. I assume it's Veron and Shaw again. With Rashford up front. Come on, Bournemouth. They've got no chance at fucking Old Trafford after. Oh, has Maguire started? Oh, Lindelof. So no Veron. Oh, I'm surprised at that. I went for a draw or a Newcastle win. Of course you did, Retro D man. Of course. You play Chelsea though. Good luck. Maguire is playing. Casemiro, Ericsson, Donny in midfield. No McFred. You're gonna win then. You've got to win now when you know McFred. Front three: Rashford, Bruno, and Martial. Interesting team. I don't know if he's forced to change teams, but quite cool. Kind of crazy lineup for United, and should produce rotated squad. Yeah, it looks like it was rotated a little bit. Fair enough. Too many games in such a short space of time. It's fair dues, isn't it? Of course, obviously you've got Everton on Friday, and we're on Tuesday. And it's not even in the squad yet. I'd be saving him for Friday. Like I said, just then, Man United Everton are on Friday, aren't they, in the FA Cup? So we'd be saving a lot of select players. This is kind of like Man United B team. Anthony is injured. Okay. James just doesn't like anyone says Sam. Sam. Hello, dude. How you doing? Hope you're well. James is just an all-round Grinch. He's not a Christmas Grinch. He's just the Grinch. Just I hate you. I hate everything. I really do. The all-round Grinch. Sam knows me too well. Although, I ashamed, even Brighton now, who beat Everton so far. Everyone beats Everton. Retro. Everyone beats Everton. Apart from City. Oh, dear me. I can't say, we lost to Brentford. Can't even beat Brentford. Fourth official having words with Arteta, probably just telling him to calm it down. And now Arteta's having a word back. Oh, there's a little bit of afters here. This is quite cool. Like to see this? So Newcastle have got a free kick just inside the Arsenal half. Brentford are a good side. Oh, they beat Man United. They beat Liverpool. Can't argue with that. Got to go enjoy the game. Leeds 2023. Shout out to you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciated. Yellow card has been shown. I think that's Gimenez. Might remind you, Everton is one City bogey teams. Fucking Liverpool have loads of them. At least that's what they told. I told myself at the start of the season. I haven't watched the Arsenal game. How's it looking? And leaning towards Arsenal. It's all right. It's a bit 50. I think it's gone 50-50 now, to be fair. It was all Arsenal in the first 10 minutes, but Newcastle crept back in. There's really been any real clear-cut chances yet. Been pretty much of a letdown, to be fair. It's a bit tasty. There's quite a few tackles going in right now. Yet another yellow card has been dished out. This time it's gone to Wilson. Lol, I haven't even opened my birthday gift from my husband yet. Just realised I will wait until he gets home. Oh, Jesus Christ, you know what? I've completely let it go flipping adjacent, haven't I? Everyone, stop what you're doing. Let's do it. Let's all sing happy birthday to Heather. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Heather. Happy birthday to you. And you know where I got that? Edward just tweeted me it from his cooker. Happy birthday to you, Heather, right? Rick Hunter, Sports Horror Conspiracy. Hello, dude. How are you doing? Hope you are well, my friend. I have to say, Man United midfield, their flick one are going to be death of me. Bruno and Casemiro. Yeah, Ever right. Happy birthday to you. She's 21 years old, guys. 21 years old. She's been living a youth. At Leaf Days knows the words of happy birthday. How is your birthday going, Ever? Bonkers is in the chat. Some people think it's bonkers, but he loves LFC. Michelle is in the chat. Hi, everyone. In the chat, happy birthday to you, Ever. Michelle Thomas, hello. How are you doing, dude? Hope you are well today. Oh, we should do that, right? All right, I'm going to do it. Because I do this, don't I? Let's get it up. Boom. Let's get it up. That sounded even rude. I didn't mean it like that. But we've got a cake on this channel. It's the birthday cake. Where are you, My Little Pony? Where are you? Well, flipping old cake now. Happy birthday to you. Where is it? Where's the cake? I've lost the cake. No, I found it. Bosh, there is the birthday cake forever. Whoop. I'm going to stick that there. I'll make it a bit smaller. Boom. Eva is going to have a name on screen today because it is her birthday. Boom, 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 boom. Eva is birthday cake ever for you. Boom, there you are. Bosh. Excuse me, let's get it up. That sounds totally wrong. Dave, you need LEDs to put behind you. Red for Liverpool. Only time I suggest that Liverpool thing to you, lol. Yeah, I have thought about it, dude. It's something that I might invest in the future. Hello, Leeds. Hope you are well. 21 years old for 29 years, lol. Hey, still counting them. Happy birthday to you, Ever, anyway. Breaking news. Day 3 of transfer window. Nick is pooping. I don't even know where little Nick is. Our little Nicky boy's not even around right now. We pooped him out last night, eh? All that sex talk. 31 minutes gone, we're still 0-0. This has not been that great, actually. Thanks for the song, Dave. Yeah, you're welcome, Ever. You're much appreciated. Didn't have to Google the words for happy birthday, unlike some people. Imagine not knowing the words to the world's most popular song, Happy Birthday. I'm okayish. You're okayish. Let's see if we can cheer you up. Nketiah has now been yellow carded. That's another yellow card. We need goals, not yellow cards. Little Nick is in Nick's pants. Here he is, talk of the devil. You know, you say Little Nick, he shows up. I'm here. You missed my comet. Ha ha ha. Meant to. Any New Year's resolutions, Dave? No, I don't do them. I have fucking bother with them. Because you never keep them anyway, do you? Let's be honest. I'm going to diet. Then next week you're eating a cake. I'll do it next week. I'll start it next week. You never do. So what's the point? Getting a girlfriend. I don't even follow that through. Ha ha ha. I summoned him. Little Nick. Oh, Arsenal player down again. It's Obergaard. He's proper down. Joe Linton saying he's got the ball. I need everyone to cheer me up. Okay. What do you want us to do, Michelle? Do you want us to tell you? Do you want us to tell you all a joke? Arsenal Newcastle game seems like it should be amazing. Sounds a little slow. They're kicking each other up in the air at the moment. It's actually like they're just booting each other. Newcastle with quite a few yellow cards at the moment. Who needs a girlfriend when you've got Pamela? Hello, Pamela's here. Oh, you don't need a girlfriend anyway, James. You've got Sam. I have New Year's resolutions to go more football matches in person. That's not really a New Year's resolution. That is just circumstance, isn't it? I mean, anybody could say that. I mean, I'd love to get to more Liverpool games, but it's near damn impossible without a car. And getting tickets is not exactly easy. 21, 29, 50. Nick goes, hey guys, how are you feeling, Nick? Hope you're well. Hope you're well, dude. Great little stream last night. I enjoyed it. Thinking about doing the AW with you tomorrow. Thinking about it. I am back on channel tomorrow. Crystal Palace Tottenham. That is the live game that we're watching tomorrow. I didn't bother with resolutions. Never keep them. Yeah, exactly. I'm exactly the same. I make them, but then it's kind of like, nah. After about a week, you just think it's like now. I wanted to get fit this year. Already with like 3 days in, I can't because I'm not well enough to. Nick, be happy that my Metro has scored. Mitrovic has scored for Fulham today. Yeah, we've got the goals in the other game, but just not in this one. Just getting myself good food. Give me 6. Give me 5. Okay, dude. Right, Nick. No worries. Took me 45 minutes after the stream last night to go to sleep. Had a nosebleed. Bleed was pissing. Blood was pissing out of my nose and wouldn't stop. Oh, fucking hell, James. There's a bit of blood pressure, that. Got a bit of high blood pressure going on. That sucks. Usually when I'm overtired, that's when that happens to me. The other resolution is to bring more Man City fans to the channel. I'm sure they'll be grateful. I'm sure you would be grateful. I don't give a shit, mate. More people to take the piss out of. Yes, Dave, tell me a joke. Man City. I don't know. It's the funniest joke I can come up with. Rick Hunter says, my New Year's resolution is to stop making New Year's resolutions. That is a good one. That is awesome, but you've already failed by making that a resolution. So it kind of defeats the not making resolutions. Because you've made one. Could be a bit tricky. I am good, thanks, Rick. Says bonkers. Can't bring something that doesn't exist to the channel. Hey, if it brings subs, I don't mind. I don't care. I will greatly have Man City fans. I'll greatly have Burnley fans. I would have Man United fans. Scum of the earth, but you're welcome to join. That's funny, Dave. Retro Demon not at 4 a.m. My New Year's resolution is to stop making New Year's resolutions. Go Casemiro. 1-0. 1-0 Man United. 1-0 Casemiro. That popped up on my phone. Yeah, so you're well ahead. More like 39, ever not 50. You're all doing it wrong. Yes, James. It's done like this. 38 minutes. We have got no goals in this game, and my phone has finally pinged. It's pinged. It's going to tell me what exactly the chat has already told me. Yes, Man United goal. It's Casemiro. Don't want to spoil anyone's watching. Sorry. Nobody's watching Man United, dude. I know you guys. Goal, Casemiro. There you go. That's how you do it. That went on longer than I wanted it to. I've just destroyed my lungs. Shame it's not Rashford for my triple captain. Dave, can you behave? Can you believe the Ronaldo news? Newcastle really want Champions League. Now, they really don't want Champions League. Man, I'd be trying to go for Europa League football now. Newcastle are appealing. They want a free kick. Gameres has gone proper bonkers. Amateurs. Free kick to Newcastle. They want a yellow card. It is a yellow card. What's going to get dished out? This is to Obergard. Did anyone else watch the Cristiano Ronaldo? No. Why would we? I wouldn't, because I can't stand him as a prick. I don't like Ronaldo. Don't give a shit about him. I'd be gutted if that was my club. Ronaldo's comment doesn't even have the Newcastle clause. It fucking better not do, because how can you just name a random club? If Newcastle get into the Champions League, I will pull down my pants and wank rapidly. That's in my contract. Casemiro, baby. Yes, that's funny, Dave. In 2 minutes behind. Man United game. Oh, Dan Burns furious. Arsenal are kicking off as well. This game is feisty as shit, man. Got a Newcastle player down in the penalty area holding his head. I mean, this is not a banger. This is more of a fucking fight. They're just like literally chopping each other to shit right now. If there's not a red card in this match, I will be flipping completely shocked. There's a bit of a shirt tug there. Could they get a penalty? VAR could be stringent here and say, there's a flipping shirt pull there. He's all over the top, to be fair. Casemiro is easily the second best CDM in the Prem. No penalties, no foul. Wow, interesting. I suppose Connor will be a Ronaldo fan. Arguably the best, Nick. Did you hear that Pele body is at Santos FC Stadium on the pitch so that fans could pay respects within the 2 hours that they 50,000 visit? Wow, God, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't want to be a part of that queue. Maybe I would, actually, as long as I were near the front. Fucking hell, man. Pele was just such a great fucking legend. I was laughing at the news. What about Ronaldo or Pele? That was a bit disrespectful, Michelle. Irish Rebel! How you doing? I hope you're well, dude. Newcastle with a free kick. This scrappy first half. Man United have only been in their own half for 2 minutes out of the 24. That's a good little fact, isn't it? Bournemouth are shite, though. Liverpool can beat Bournemouth. The Pele ceremony, it looked insane. So many people. All of Brazil turned up. Great day to go robbing. Imagine just robbing people's houses because they're all paying respects to Pele. Newcastle, what the hell was that? Counter attack by Arsenal. Martinelli keeps it in play just. Great bit of tracking back by the Newcastle player. But Arsenal have a throw in. About Ronaldo, Dave. Oh, yeah. That's the only because that's how long it takes Maguire to run from box to the halfway. Newcastle are dirty. Yeah, fucking Arsenal are dirty. This is a dirty twatting game. It's fucking. The thing is that it's not right. It'd be a good match if it weren't so scrappy. Offside, Callum Wilson. Well, Dave, don't brag that you can't beat Bournemouth. Don't. Hey, it's the only team we can fucking beat, Nick. I'm sorry, but that is the state of play right now. I'm bragging if we beat fucking Burnley and we beat Derby in the FA Cup, in the League Cup. That's a boast. It's a brag. We couldn't fucking beat Leeds. Leeds, shout out to you, dude. See you later, my friend. Irish Red Bull causing trouble on Raw last night with his howdy mask. You dirty little perv. Just Nick, how are you, says Connor. Oh, look at Connor. Nick, he wants to be friends. He does, actually. Best friends. Me and Nick are friends now. Nick, do the right thing. It's just going to ignore you. Don't do it, Nick. Nick, say hello. Be nice. I think that Peel was a good player. Go careful, Derby beat us 4-0. We need a goal. Thing is, you're not going to get it in this first half. This first half has not really lived up. It's just scrappy as fuck, man. Teams are just wanting to kick the fuck out of each other. Free kick again to Newcastle. Newcastle have quite a few. There's 2 minutes added on. Oh, we're not doing the additional minutes anymore because James no, don't do it. I need the World Cup. Didn't want to play, so we're not doing it anymore. That's just having walk-ons. Oh, it's just got to the final. Might watch a bit of the final, actually. Is it not? Is it only just kicking off the final? This would be interesting. Might watch that after this game. Can't watch it while I'm watching the game, obviously. Could I hear Accrington 4-0? Bournemouth always lies down against the big teams. Second half, Newcastle. Still doesn't work, Connor. Stop trying to make it work. It's only second half Spurs. They can't even make it work these days. Man United running all over them right now. This should do that at all. Broken Trafford. Ramsdale making himself big in the goal. I don't even know what Ramsdale's actually doing. What's he doing? I think he needs a wee. You've got only a minute to go, Ramsdale, and you can go to the toilet. It's like proper jumping around. Newcastle far post. It's not gone in, though. Joe Linton with the diving head. Why has Joe Linton got ginger hair? Like the chuff. Shitty Spurs, more like. Don't you dare say that in front of Anna when she's got a glass in her hand. It's one thing I've fucking learned doing these live streams. Don't cross Anna when Spurs are on. Fuck me. I mean, that game tomorrow is going to be horrendous. Crystal Palace Spurs tomorrow. Boom. There is the first half is over. We're still 0-0. Half time. Me now. I will never let you go. Raise your hand if you won a game this year. Or raise a finger. Anna would agree. I know she would actually. This looks good. The Last of Us, a straight adaptation from the video game. Dave, how did you know it was me on Raw? You big dick. could see your dick. He was flopping over the barricade. You dirty perv. Happy birthday ever, says Connor. Spurs fans all on the verge of breakdown. Can understand that pain. Sad because the backing is not there for that football club. It's rotten to the core. You look all the way down from the ownership to the management to the youth setup. It's pretty shitty, man. Fulham half time 1-0 to Fulham. Brighton game 1-0 to Brighton. They're all at half time too. And this is the moment in the stream where I am off for a pee. So it's toilet break time. Yowie wowie, but I guess that's what will happen. See you in Alexa. Toilet break time. I will be back in a few minutes with the second half action. Boom. Hello. Welcome back. You see what guys have been saying? Casemiro, Ericsson have been both amazing signings. Ericsson on a free, really cool. Better deal than Maguire. Yes, exactly. Hi James, how things with you? I went 2-1 Newcastle, probably end up as a draw. Went to Brighton 3-1 United, Rashford scoring. All good. Donny hasn't done much for United, says Dylan. Leicester screwed us big time with Maguire. You paid too much money, and we said that from the start. How you were paying same money as Van Dijk or even more than Van Dijk for an English player is beyond me. The thing is, English players just going for way too much money. Bellingham, for me, I think it's too much. I don't think he's worth it. He's only 19. How can you justify spending all that kind of money on a player what's 19 years old? I don't get it. Jamie Carragher said something really good last night on after the match, and he said that Liverpool have not signed a decent midfielder since Thiago, and it seems like the midfielders that we've got are old and aging now I mean, you look at Milner, you look at Henderson, Fabinho's not getting any younger. And it's like we're signing players like a Carvalho and Elliott, what are not traditional midfielders. We've got no proper centre backs, CDMs. Our midfield are not doing enough to transcend from attack to defence. I mean, we're missing a Roy Keane, we're missing like a Nicky Butt, we're missing a Steven Gerrard, if you will. Somebody what's just as good going forward as going back. And yeah, we're missing out on that. No, Edward screwed us. He should have walked away. We're signing over Donny. Why did he come back from Everton? Jude and Jaden are some expensive to young other players. Yeah, totally agree, Mike. I think the money there is ridiculous. Even Jemba was better signing than Maguire to Jemba. So Jemba, I love Jemba. Jemba the goat. Roy Keane. We need that. That's what we need. We need somebody what's a fucking idiot in midfield. A general. A ring general. Yeah, I just don't think we've got a strong body. I love Henderson. Don't get me wrong. He's great at talking. He's one of the best midfielders for that, but just think he lacks that strength. And that's what we need. We need a leader in midfield. We need somebody what's really gonna like grab the game by its bollocks. I feel that we haven't got that at Liverpool at the minute. They look like they're arguing, which a few years ago we had never said that because we had that good unity and harmony in our squad. Now all of a sudden it's like bickering. Oh, it's your job to do that defending. No, it ain't. I don't know. I think they're giving Trent a little bit too much leeway as well, and I think they need to pull him back. Dave, I am at Walmart about to go on a toy hunt. Get it filmed, mate. Get a YouTube channel, Irish Rebel. Please do it because you are good. Get a YouTube channel, put it out there, let everyone see what you're doing. Oh, I forgot to mention last night. Not only did I pick up my Chinese candy at the Asian supermarket, I also got a present to myself, a pair of yellow Reebok trainers. I am a shoe hog. There's no doubt, there's no wrong with that. Cool, yellow, really cool. You need someone with grit and willing to die for the club, and they're playing for the like Keane did for United. Yes, of course. James, you're correct, dude. I just don't know who that player is. You go for a foreign player what's like that, and they get red carded every fucking game. Don't want somebody what's going to get red carded. You want somebody what's savvy, what's really got that. Declan Rice would be perfect. Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips would have been great until he got fat and went to Man City, which was biggest fucking mistake of his career in my opinion. Why he went to City. Fucking dumbass move. Not disrespect to City, just that they've got way too many players. And he's just not going to get a look in. It's just they bought him to stop him from going to Man United, stop him going to Arsenal, stop him to going to Liverpool. It's just the worst decision any player has ever made. City is not a place where you're going to get a new start, I'm telling you now. Donny may be hurt. Damn. Yeah, I never had a pair of yellow shoes before. Thought I would try something knowing she put blue shoes in the emojis. Unfortunately, there's probably no yellow shoes in the emojis for fair play. Honestly, I believe we got that player again. I believe we got that player again in Casemiro. Casemiro does a job, right? And that's what we need. We need a player what does a job. Does the job. Fabinho can do that job, but unfortunately he's not tidy enough for it. Mascherano was great at that as well. He did a fantastic job when he was in the Liverpool team. He allowed Gerrard and Alonso to control the midfield while he did the dirty work. That's what we need. We need a player who will do the fucking dirty work. Phillips is like me, gets injured once and gets fat. Let me try again. Hi, just Nick. How are you? Keep trying. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's got it. Oh, the love story has started. Dave, I could be about to join every rare club. Dave, I could be about to join a very rare club. Back-to-back prediction champions winners club. You could, but Jamie is literally a point behind you, Retro Demon. So I'd choose your words rather wisely. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't know where you are in the table right now. I haven't looked. I won't do it until after the City game, unfortunately. So it'll be Friday. I need to actually get sat down on Thursday and get the FA Cup game predictions ready. Because that starts on Friday. It's non-stop, man. I might actually do it tomorrow. Casemiro is turning into a player for us. Performances are great. His aggression he's been doing that job for Real Madrid for some time now, though. So he's just doing the same job as he did then. Casemiro already scored more than Keane. I am good, just hiding behind my chair. Yeah, it's good that Nick and Connor are talking. Cool, that is good. Good. I need to rid a lot of those old shoes, to be honest. Charity shop. Get to a Goodwill. Or if you want money back for them, eBay. United want Kane in the summer. Waste of money. Done for the day. Knee injury. Cool. Ever hope you enjoy wearing them yellow trainers. Hi, Jamie. Jamie's not in the chat. Wouldn't go for Kane. Need a young, energetic goal scorer. Has Nakanu signed for Chelsea for next season? Because I'd be going after Nakanu. Nakanu seems to be the player, but has certainly brought a lot of people's. So Gerwin, we've just saw a bit of the darts. Newcastle, Sheffield Wednesday, Saturday, 6 o'clock, BBC One. I can't do that game, unfortunately. I am doing the Liverpool Wolves game later on that evening, though. I will have to miss that one, though, sadly. Alan Sands, Maximin is warming up. Could be coming on. Buy, sell it on eBay now. Nakano, Chelsea bound. Yeah, I thought he was. It's a shame that, really, because that's a player. Unfortunately, I thought we could have done with seeing him in the World Cup. But that's a player like he's young, fresh. You need that kind of player. Obviously, people want Mbappe. I get that. Who doesn't want Mbappe? Ginny done way better than anyone else. What United need, James, up front. He's young and energetic. As long as there's a burger and a pizza at the goal line, yeah, James is up front every day of the week. But I am only kidding, James. My United one, Osman, Kane in the summer. 230 to 250 mil for both. Talk of Mbappe in January. I think it's only talk. Connor would like Ronaldo at Newcastle. How do you feel about his release clause? Come to Newcastle, let's go. Come on, Newcastle, let's go. As long as Jamie scores goals. James goes on, no worries. Nick misspelled old and fat. Be right back, says Michelle. Phone is probably just telling me that. Oh, my United half time. We are ready for the second half. Mbappe is not for sale. I don't think he'll go anywhere. If he's anywhere, it is Real Madrid. Second half has just kicked off. Boom. My United tried James. Ever says Dave, yes, Dave, every time I do get rid of clothes and shoes, they go down to the Goodwill or other charity shops. Oh, that's lovely, Ever. That is awesome. Your shops in America are fucking huge. We have charity shops here and they're small, but we have loads of them. We have at least 10 charity shops in Newcastle, for my hometown alone, but they're small. I mean, a Goodwill is as big as fucking Asda or a Walmart or a Target. They're flipping huge. These places are massive. And you know what? Goodwill is a great place to pick up Funko Pops with what are not boxed or old wrestling figures. Really cool. If you can drop on somebody's collection, what they've donated, man, you can pick up some right bargains in a place like that. Wished we had them here. Big old flipping like centres like that. I'd love it. Dylan, incorrect. He wants out of PSG due to breach of contract, says Melissa. Does these no scoring matches kill me? I hope someone does get something soon. Retro Demon, Connor, I wasn't expecting you to be honest, but I do respect it. Retro, I hate it. All right, okay, I've just read the comment. Nobody wants Ronaldo. If I thought he was linked to Liverpool, I'd be disgusted and embarrassed. Can't stand him. Good footballer, but an arrogant prick. And that's my sum up of him. Get in, Smith. 9 daughter. Go on, Smith. I think we're all wanting Smith to win. He's English, right? Right, just to clarify, because getting annoyed of the lies, there is no clause in Ronaldo's contract. No Newcastle clause. No release clause. All right, Melissa. Melissa's stamping her feet in furious anger. There's no release clause. Or is that there's no Santa Claus? I mean, it could be either or with that one, to be honest. Doesn't half of decent half for United can see a red card in this game? Yes, so can I, Nick. There's going to be a red card. As the first half started, the second half started with Newcastle with a free kick. So true, Dave. Can't stand Ronaldo. I don't like him. And it's not because he's played for United. He's played for Real Madrid. Can't stick him. What he did to his club, what honed his contract, was disgusting. Oh, nice ball in. Newcastle far post. There's too much on it. I think it has been ruled for offside. Yes, the Goodwill stores are huge. Not going to lie about that. Yeah, they're flipping awesome, mate. I've seen a lot of toy collectors and stuff go to these Goodwill centres on YouTube, and they are flipping massive. Absolutely massive. Like massive warehouses. They're unbelievable. And bargains in there are unbelievable as well. Finding old VHS tapes. Oh my God. You got a VCR in America. We call them VHS. But finding, oh God, half chance for Newcastle. This needed a final touch. Shaquem 23, hello, shout out to you, dude. But yeah, there is a clause in Melissa's contract where she has to go to Salford every Friday. She does that anyway because she hauls round that town. It's where she gets good money. This crowd at the darts is electric now. It's the only reason why anybody goes to the darts is just to do that, isn't it? David Paul said Skip Bayless was the person who tweeted that they should have restarted the game due to the playoff seeding. Hence, fire Skip Bayless. I did see your message earlier, and I don't know what it is about, to be honest. But I take it it's after the incident in the Bengals game yesterday. Any reports on Camel? Is it Jamal Chamberlain? Any reports on him? Is he okay? Is he sound? We don't get these kind of reports here in the UK, unfortunately. Melissa, I know we can see my comment. New year, new me. It would give you a second chance and unblock me. I would appreciate it. I volunteer at a cancer research shop every Wednesday. Sam, shout out to you. LFC, no big. My mum always used to do the same thing. I need to take another load of stuff soon. See people saying hello to Shakim. IB say happy birthday, Heather. 1-1 at the break. Come on, bully boy. No, people don't change. That's awesome, Sam. That's fantastic. David, any updates? David, any updates on the person? Yeah, that's what I was asking. David Paul, is there any updates on his health? Is he okay? We are keen to know this because obviously it was a big, massive thing in sports. It did actually make the UK news channels about the incident. Sky Sports here in the UK covered it. Goal at Brighton. It's 2-0 Brighton. It's Ferguson. 2-0 to Brighton. Everton in the freaking mud. That's made me a little bit more happy that our rivals are getting shitted on too. So Brighton 2, Everton 0. Everton in the mud, He's getting sacked in the morning. Lampard is getting sacked in the morning. Listen, you don't know what that until you try. Have fun. Shaquem 23, shout out to you, dude. Keep it 2-0 Brighton. Yeah, man. I don't even know my prediction scores, to be honest. I haven't even looked. I know I got that one wrong yesterday. I think everyone got that wrong yesterday. Eddie Howe talking to Wilson. This game's still scrappy, dude. 52 minutes gone and still 0-0. This could be just a boring draw, which will work perfectly to Man City's game plan. Which person? I'm confused. The American football guy who in the critical condition. Yeah, that's him. Hamilton. Kamal Hamilton. That's who we're talking about, right? Dave talked to the owner of the wrestling school about half an hour away from me. Maybe starting in April, May, not sure. Well, Moldy Spill, that's awesome, dude. Best of luck. Hope you enjoy it. It's a lot of hard work. There's a wrestling school here in Castleford, but I'm too old. I have no time for it. I could go. It'd be interesting to make a video of me wrestling training, but I can't do jumps off a top rope. Taking a bump would be impossible for me. Brighton not in the mud. Brighton not in the mud. Everton in the mud. Kamar Amelin. Demar Amelin. That's it, James. I knew it was something. Demar still in critical condition. Same situation happened at NHL. Hall of Fame defensive man Chris Pronger in a playoff game. Sucks, right? I wish him all the best. We do. We support this. We support these guys in this channel. I would do it for Liverpool, for footballers. Obviously, Christian Eriksen. We had this in the Euros not so long ago. So, real, we know what it feels like. And they did the right thing by suspending the game. Not sure yet. Been debating it for a few years now. Moldy, go for it, mate. If you want to do it, go do it, mate. Don't hold back. Your New Year's resolution, there it is. Go get some wrestling training, dude. Do it, man. You're right. Don't have a regret. I don't really want to be a wrestler. I have no ambitions for it. But if you want to do it and you want to train, get on in there, mate. Could do it. 3-0 Brighton, is it? My phone has just indicated that it is, so it must be. Ain't top rope guy Dave either. But I'd make Anderson. You'd be like an Arn Anderson. You'd take a gun. These young dudes have cardiac episodes during football matches. It's just not a good trend. Obergard with a shot. It goes drastically over. Oh, Man City watch Brighton more. How you beat Everton? City should feel ashamed. Brighton are a good team now, dude. Not saying City aren't, but Brighton are good. March scored for Brighton. 3-0 Brighton. So all the goals are at Brighton at the minute. Could do with one here, Brighton. Fucking greedy twats. Thing is, this is what happens though. You've got a top of the table clash. None of these teams want to lose, but this is actually just going to fall into that little trap that Man City have set. Like, yeah, we're dropping points now. That draw against Everton does not look too bad now, does it now? 5 points for me. 5 points for me. I had March as my second goal scorer. I've got Alba on. Alba on. He's not doing out in this game. I'd be Glock Anderson. Take a Nerf gun in my rucksack. Yeah, Gluck. It's now 4-0. Brighton are absolutely arseholing Everton. It's 4-0 and it's gross. 4-0 to Brighton against Everton. Fucking hell, you've got to sack fucking Lampard, haven't you? Everton are shite. That is the greatest thing about today, right? Is that never mind Liverpool's result yesterday. Fucking Everton are shit. Yay! Baked bean cheese pizza. That what you're having? What? Or is that what James is having? What? Brighton still got. Yeah, we could do it. Brighton. They're not listening to me. They're still scoring, and we just want one of them goals over here. Saka's gone down. Free kick to Arsenal. Joe Linton again. Yellow card to Joe Linton. He's going to get. How many cards do you get before you get a suspension? Is it 10? Should be on a suspension by now. He's got 6 yellow cards this season. So, chance here for Arsenal. They're in a good position. Brighton on a roll. In the mud. Lampshade. Taking the time. This Newcastle player is getting booked. Almiron is getting booked. He stood before the white line. There's a white line. He stood in front of it like a knobhead. So Almiron's now being booked. Everton are as good as Liverpool this season. Thanks, Nick. Compliments. That's me told. Oh, Arsenal. Oh God, what the fucking hell shot was that? Jesus Christ. That's me told. I can get immature at times. I do respect. I do have my reasons. Metro D, man, you're alright, dude. 58 minutes gone and it's 0-0. Oh my God. This game needs a goal. Pickford in the mud. Fucking hell. Dino Pickford. T-Rex arms. Jesus Christ. Come on. Even Arsenal, Newcastle, we don't care. Goal, please. Can't see Newcastle scoring. Can't see anybody scoring at the minute, mate. But it's what it needs. Pickford back to normal service. Resumed. Oh, it's fucking man. Dino Pickford. They're losing 4-0 at home. It's disgusting. Saka got a bang to the face. It's gone down. Oh, there's shit pulling all over the place there. How's that not a penalty? All right, look at that. He's practically taking Nketiah's shirt off. Referee actually going to look at this? I mean, Saka's down. He's got an head injury. So VAR could look at this. There's definitely a penalty appeal there. All right. Finally, my TV's just finally caught up and saying it's 4-0 to Brighton. I'd be shocked if Lampard is still in charge of Everton by the next game. They've got to sack him, right? It's poor. I know sacking your manager is not the best option, right? And it's sad, but Lampard's shit. He's not good. Yeah, he had a season at Chelsea where he was just like fed to the lions because obviously he couldn't make transfers, blah 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 blah. But where's the argument this season with Everton? He can make transfers. He can change the destiny of Everton, and they're shit. Well, Newcastle kit confuses me when I am not paying attention. It looks like the ref's playing on the pitch. Yeah, the referee's the one in the dark colour. Well, no, he's in the green top and black shorts. But I get that old WWE officials or AEW refs. It's like, what the referee doing? He's everywhere. Brighton deserve to be champions, law. Brighton are a good fucking team, man. Brighton are a great team. Is McAllister playing today? Does anybody know? Let's have a look, actually. I don't know who's actually in that team for Brighton. Let's have a look at the team. Brighton team news. If McAllister's playing, that's a good reason why they're winning. Actually, he's not even in the team. McAllister's not even playing. He was playing. He has been subbed off. So McAllister's actually not on the pitch right now, but he did start. Michelle, welcome back. Saka is down. He's been sacked. Man United 2-0. Sure. Really? Sure. Wait for my phone to buzz, and it has just buzzed. That is a true scoreline. Shaw. Man United 2. Yep, Casemiro and Shaw. No Rashford. Wow. James, what's going on? You need Rashford to score. He's not scoring, dude. Saka's doing well. Saka's going through. Corner to Arsenal. I am better than ever. That's Michelle's like on top of the world. Good to hear. 64 minutes gone. We need goals, please. Brighton, stop scoring. We need goals here, please. Arsenal with a corner. Let's have a goal, please. Let's get this game up and running. Rashford is playing well. James needs him to score because he's double captained him. Falls to a Newcastle player. That's shoddy. Newcastle on a counter attack. This game is like any top of the table clashes. So Salah did fuck all for my triple captain. Now it looks like Rashford is doing the same. Don't triple captain strikers. There's the message there, James. Arsenal are missing Jesus. I think the game shows that. Jesus though was on wasn't scoring goals before he got injured though. People forget that. He did fantastic for the first month or so. And then he went on a flipping goal hiatus. People forget that because I was complaining that he went to the World Cup or he was selected for the World Cup over like Firmino, who was scoring regular. And yeah, he just wasn't on form before he got injured. So would he have made any difference being back now? Is the question, isn't it? Nketiah's doing all right. I don't think he's the answer for Arsenal. I'm eating chicken nuggets. Melissa says I've got a pizza. All right, I've got Lucas Aid. All right, okay. I've got no food in front of me, but I am having a lasagna and some garlic bread after this stream. Strawberry Carlos. Strawberry. Yeah, so that's what I'm having. I'm having a lasagna after this. And some garlic bread. Garlic croissants, actually. Jesus wasn't scoring, but still seemed instrumental in the games. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did do a fair few assists and stuff. I think Arsenal have done all right without him, though. He haven't, not scored goals. I mean, what was it, 3-1 on Boxing over the New Year? The last game? There's a free kick going to Newcastle. Alberon getting it. Arteta's furious on the sideline. Newcastle are making a double substitution. Connor will get from behind the settee soon. Connor can't even breathe. Connor's literally struggling to breathe right now. Come on, I need a goal. Sam says, I feel that Chloe has taken over the stream with the chicken nuggets and chicken curry. Chloe can take over the stream anytime she wants. There you go. Chicken nuggets. At the McDonald's chicken nuggets. Because they are nice. Let's be honest, Wan-Bissaka's been all right since he's been playing. Yeah, he's been all right. He's done a good job. He just went through a bad spell, didn't he? Now he's come back. He's looking all right. I don't know. Anyone else see the video if Liverpool players singing after the game yesterday? It makes me laugh every time. No, not seen it. Why are Liverpool players singing? Sam, Chloe. Oh, is Chloe been poorly? Oh, bless. Oh, what's up with her? She got cold? Oh, Dave, you lucky duck. I miss lasagna and garlic bread. Oh, yeah, you can't really have it, can you? Because you get lactose. Yeah, it's not lactose, is it? It's you can only have. Yeah, I know. It's not lactose intolerant, is it? It's you can't have dairy or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Try to think of it, and it's not coming to me head. I am going to behave, Dave. Okay, Michelle. I don't know why you need to behave, but if that's what you want to do, that's totally fair. You can go wild if you like. Run around your house naked. Nobody can see you, unless you got your windows open, and then don't run around the house naked. I'll try find it for you, Dave. Oh, I don't. If it's ridiculing, then don't bother. It's not really, you know what I mean. if it's slagging off Liverpool, I don't want to see it. I do enough of that. I do enough of that myself. Thank you very much. Oh, you're talking about when Brentford were back. There's the footage with Micah Richards singing along with the Brentford players. Lactose and legs. What's why you never see them? Lactose and legs. I am naked in my house. You're always naked, Melissa. You don't even own clothes. Me and Chloe have been bad with bad flu. Chloe has just had it before Christmas. She does and still does I had it day after Christmas and still have a cough. I've been coughing like mad. So we've all had the same thing basically. I've had a bad cough since New Year. Day before New Year's Day. Was meant to go through it with my brothers on New Year's Eve. Couldn't because I was literally poorly. Had a shitty night, coughing, and I've been shit ever since. Today really is where I'm pretty much back to not back to normal, but I feel a lot better than I have done. I just said I was. I just said I was myself. That's true, Dave. You're always naked. No, but Melissa, you're always naked. I know this. Nick's told me he's seen you naked. In fact, everyone in Scotland's seen you naked. They're all emotionally scarred. No, they're not. They would if they saw me naked. They would be emotionally scarred. You all have Dave's illness. They all had it before me as well, so they transmitted it to me. Just don't get caught naked on the street corners. James did once. It was pretty. It was a pretty horrendous. James should never. You should never try it because he sounds like a guy who's had that experience of being stood on the corners, street corners, naked. Just started a cult. Naked people everywhere. Ah. Sorry, I live a second level, so nobody could see even if I was naked. Not that I do it. 72 minutes gone. Oh, Newcastle fans took his top off. There is Connor. Connor in the crowd. He's not bothered about the rain. He's took his top off. Connor in the crowd. Did you see him? His top is off. He's not bothered anymore. He's come away from the chair. Indeed, that wasn't a pretty sight. Wouldn't it be the first time? Jimmy! This game is boring. It's dirty. It's like, what the fuck, man? It needs something to happen, and there's no happening. It's very typical. You know what this game reminds me of? The old games between Man United and Arsenal where there used to be top of the table clashes and they used to be boring as fuck. Or any Chelsea game. I live on the top floor of the top of a hill. Well, no wonder you're naked then. Mel! Da. Need a goal. Come on, let's get a goal. Why do I get this? I lost yesterday. Oh my god, a little kid's took his top off now. No, I take it back. Now this is Connor Clay. Little Connor. He's copying after his dad. He took his top off earlier. That was a pen. Oh, there's an head. There's an head injury. Newcastle guy holding onto his head. Ramsdale having a word with the referee. Wait, what, Mel? Is a Womble who lives on a hill? See, that comment has just made me cough. Arsenal are bringing Tamiyasu on. We're saying bye-bye to Ben White. So Tamiyasu is coming on. Little Timmy, fresh out of court yesterday, now had his shirt stolen. Guess he's back in court tomorrow. Tamiyasu, Wombles live under the hill. Thank you very much. Wimbledon Common. Do, 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 do. Wimbledon Common. Uncle Bulgaria. 15 minutes left in play, still nothing. Gotta say, this is pretty dire actually. I thought this game was going to be a banger and it's turned out to be like legit shit. Michelle, will you stop saying you're trying to hit you? That. Will you stop saying that? I am trying to eat. You're putting me off my food. What's Melissa saying? What's Michelle saying? Next, Teletubbies will come out. Teletubbies. Dipsy. La la. Oh, that's Liverpool's front line. Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Say, oh. FFS Nick. I'm a Teletubby and I came out years ago. Tinky Winky. Nick only cares about Sonny being naked. He's Sonny D. Oh, did you hear the breaking news about Sonny? She posted it on Facebook earlier. She has got an apartment. She's finally got herself sorted out, bless her. Which is fantastic news. So if you have her on Discord, go and message her and tell her congratulations. It's big news for her. Dave James, can't leave Dave out now, can we? Ha ha ha. But me, any holes a go, mate. You know me. I've got visions of Michelle naked, Melissa naked, James naked, Nick naked. Oh, you're all naked to me. You dirty zods. Martinelli. Oh, good. Just a bit of overplay there by Arsenal. Wow, someone's saying something to put Nick off his food. Immediately must be Mel. 22nd of January, my dad will be dead 10 years. Oh, that's mad. Sorry to hear that, Sam. Yeah, that's messaging her today. Told her to keep a bed warm for me. Dirty sod. Xhaka, decent ball. Arsenal trying their best to make a difference in this game. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Pope messing around with the ball. Arsenal corner. Dave, I've sent you the video tweet on Twitter. Lol. Okay, let's have a look. See if I'm impressed. Martinelli with the header. It's close, but still no cigar. Here's the video. I was referring to the players. Yeah, all right, okay. I knew it'd be slagging off Liverpool for some fucking reason. Ha 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 ha. If when Man City is half as successful as Liverpool Football Club, come back and have a talk with me. Liverpool is like Dave is. God, why is fucking Liverpool? Dave is like any holes a goal, including hedgehogs. Yeah, it's more danger with hedgehogs, isn't it? Trying to get past. Well, there's lots of little pricks. You are a good bunch of YouTubers. Which are you referring? Yay, Sunny. Hope she's finally works out for her. Yeah, I'm so pleased for her. She's one of them that's just had the shittest of years. Now deserves a really good 2023. I mean, I just think at the start of what she's had to go through, this past year is just like, I mean, she's only young, she's only a kid, in fairness, and what she's had to put up with is like adult shit, proper like adult shit, and she's done really, really well. And she's done it by herself as well. No support by any fucker. William's been a great rock for her, so that's been good. That's another one of your dick swinging videos. If it was, I couldn't see a thing. It was like John Cena. Another Newcastle fan with his top off. There's so many Newcastle, right? I am going to buy them all a fucking t-shirt. Because it looks like they've turned up at this game with no tops. It's third place for United. Well, she didn't mean you, Dave. Ha ha ha. Time flies by. Anniversaries are like that. It's like 9 years this year for my dad's. Yeah. 10 years is a big one now, isn't it? It's so mate. Oh, half chance for Newcastle, but it's not on target. 9 minutes. This has got 0-0 written all over it. That's all Retro does is slag people off with other football clubs off, says Sam. You and just Nick, Dave. Oh, bless you. Me and Nick, we're like, no, we're the Dick and Dom of the YouTube world. Days and Tommy are like the Anton Deck of the YouTube world. You should know by now, Geordies steal the shirts off your back. Tramps! Why I put... But to nick a child's shirt, though, is just next level shit, though, isn't it? I mean, taking a grown man's shirt off his back, that's fine. That's well, it's not fine. Nicking a child's shirt? What? Word. Like I said, being a single woman in this day and age, it sucks. There's too many people who want to take advantage, though, isn't there? Unfortunately. They see somebody like Sunny. I mean, she's only a snip of a lass. There's not much. You know what I mean? She's not huge built. She's only slender. And they just look at her and they just think like she's naive, like she's a little kid. So it's easier to Days and Triple T are more like Bill and Ted. Bill and Ben. You mean Bill and Ben, but Bill and Ted? I don't know. I think you could, like the lacrosse wires with that statement there, James, is quite unbelievable. Got Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure with a power plot men. You mean Bill and Ben? Oh, chance. Can't watch. It is now buried. Bill and Ben. It's Bill and Ben. Bill and Ted. Excellent. It's party time. It's excellent. Weed. Well, weed does come into Bill and Ted, though, doesn't it? So I do. It's fair play. Fair play. But it's Bill and Ben, the flower pot men. Oh, the Arsenal fans were asking for a penalty. Gabriel's had a shot and it bounces off a Newcastle player. Ben, yeah, I got got Ted and Ben mixed up there. Yeah. Bill and Ted. It's the strangest crossover I've ever heard of, but it's got weed involved, so it's not a bad crossover. I've been single for 4 years. Next. I've been single for 6. Newcastle player down, injured. 5 minutes, so there's going to be some added time. I've been single for 6, and I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Love will find me eventually when it needs to. If it doesn't, then we don't care really. I did have somebody talk to me today what I used to have a bit of a crush on. So that could be interesting. Fuck it, I knew what I meant. I knew what you meant. But I did think you were going down the Bill and Ted thing. And I'm thinking, oh, Bill and Ted. Then I saw Flower Pot Man and I was like, what? What? Oh, you meant Bill and Ben. Flubber, flubber, lubber, 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 lubber. To our American friends, it was an old Watch with Mother black and white puppet thing where two plant plot men would just randomly go blubber, lubber, 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 blubber, 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 lubber, lubber, lubber. And then they'd have a weed in the middle of them, and it's not like smoking weed, it's just like a plant. And it'd go, weed! Yes, back in the day in the 1960s when everything was in black and white, the Flower Pot Men existed. Okay, Dave. What have I missed something? We're talking about Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men. Not going to state what I said last night. If you want to hear that, go check out last night's stream. There's no need to continue a debate. We know what was said last night. Let's go back. Let's do it. We could snip that. And Ketty with a chance. Great save by Pope. It's still 0-0. Well, Bill and Ted didn't smoke, did they? They just thought they were really stupid. They were potheads, weren't they? Thought they were proper marijuana guys. Tom and Ben, Bill and Jerry. They're the ones. They're the ones. And Ben and Jerry. Is that Ben and Jerry's? Ice cream, anyone? What did I miss? Everyone tell me. I made a right, this is for Michelle's benefit. I made a comparison. Me and Nick being like Dick and Dom and the bungalow. Right? And Days and Triple T being like Ant and Dec. So James went, no, they're not Ant and Dec, Dave. They're more like Bill and Ted, the Flower Pot Men. But it's Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men, not Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted are the Wild Stallions. So there you go. That's what you've missed. Pope's underrated. Pope is fucking ace. Pope is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. So is Ramsdale, though. I like both Ramsdale and Pope. Sam is the queen of mixing up names. Arsenal scored late in the game. I just can't. It'd be like 1-0 to the Arsenal. Chippier. I think it's 0-0, to be honest, this game. I think it's done. To be honest. We've got 2 minutes left of normal. 1 minute left of normal time. Whatever added on time, which I'm going to say 4 minutes. Don't know for fact. You probably know above me now, but I'm saying 4 minutes. Morecambe and Wise. You watch the Christmas special then, Michelle? James, have you been around? You've been around me too much. I love it though. Bill and Ted the Flower Pot Men. That is a cartoon that I can't wait to see now. Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Adventures. Weird. Love it. Arteta's going crazy. Saka is having a bad day, isn't he? Saka's not been great. He's had flashes though, but I don't think this game has not been great. I'm not gonna lie, it's been dirty. 5 minutes. I wasn't far off. 5 minutes added. Arteta's going, what? I want more minutes. Flobber dobber dob. Lubba, 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 lub. Lubba, 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 lubba. Anybody who was watching this stream was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh, Newcastle. Chris Wood, ball. Oh, what? What the fuck, Chris Wood? Chris Wood had an opportunity. The flag went up anyway. It would have been offside if he had scored. But Chris Wood went for the pass instead of taking on the shot. Big mistake. Oh, 5 minutes that's been added. Newcastle got clear there, and it was Chris Wood. He messed it up. My fave, the Flasher Gremlin from Gremlins 2. Hey, Brody King actually bought the Flasher Gremlin on the recent Ethan Page toy hunt. Amazing. Did you see that toy hunt with the flashing gremlin? That was fucking brilliant, man. I want one. Penalty Everton. Wow. This game's pretty much over. I can't even flicker it over to the Everton game, to be honest. Oh no. So what is it? Still 2-0 to Man United, like. Connor, of course you would like a draw. You need a draw. This is favourite. Oh my god. Newcastle fans have like literally taken all the tops off. There's loads of naked boobage in the crowd. I mean, yeah, there's just... Connor, you telling me that Newcastle don't get drunk? Okay, whatever. Just you've seen your fan base there, mate. Tell me they're not pissed. Oh yeah, I thought I was the favourite Flash. I thought I was your favourite Flasher, Nick. Next, it will be Rosie and Jim, not Rosie. Rosie and Tim, not Rosie and Jim. Robbie and Tim. Newcastle with an opportunity to corner. Probably it's deep into the injury time now. We've got about 3 minutes left. Shakim! Corner, Newcastle. It's nicely drifted in. Far post. He's won it at the far post, but it just goes straight up. So that's not good. So Joe Linton, backed in the corner. Arsenal doing well. It is going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. Newcastle fans now have... No, yeah, of course they do. They're fucking idiots. Literally, there was so many male boobage in that fucking crowd. It's obscene. Got bigger tits than Melissa. Jacker. Oh, it's fallen down. Arsenal on the counter attack now. That our area do, Nick. You know how much here to have a point of drinking banned at our games. Well, it was a good toy hunt from Ethan's day. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was really good. I like Brody King. It was fascinating as well. Brighton 4-1 Everton. Everton goal. That match has ended. Last minute goal, please, for Newcastle. What the fuck, says Shakim. Fulham 1-0, Man United 2-0, Brighton 4-1. This game, no goal. So all the goals have been scored in every other fucking game than this one. We've been robbed. This was supposed to be a banger. Expecting a high-scoring game, and we've got nothing. There's no bigger than me. Bigger than Arsenal. Come on. It's gone in. It's a little bit of a push. Loads. Oh, there's an handball there. Arsenal are appealing. Arteta is appealing. Xhaka is appealing. Full-time Everton, Brighton won. Lampard's last game in charge, says Melissa. Right, let's see. Xhaka gets past. Ball. His arm is in and... It's off his elbow, but his arm is in an unnatural position, unfortunately. VAR Arsenal, yeah. Referee's not. It's not been given. Arteta's gone ballistic with the fourth official, but it's not going to work in his favour. Eddie Howe's getting involved now. It's all kicking off on the sidelines. Oh dear. Arteta's gone at rogue. Looks like Eddie Howe is offering Arteta outside. Yeah, it does actually. It's all kicking off. Sky bet they just had Brighton game. I bet Sky wished they had the Brighton game, yeah. Yellow card has been dished out to one of the substitutes. So that's a sillies. That's happened in the World Cup, though, hasn't it? Where a player's been booked. Corner to Arsenal. Corner to Arsenal. It's all getting heated. Arteta's still on the warpath. Wonder if there'll be an handshake at the end of this game. Ref blow the whistle. The match. Arsenal score. Someone is going to need to cool down later. Arteta. Oh, it skies it. That's it. That's the game over. Will there be an handshake between Arteta and Eddie Howe? He's going for it. They have actually shook hands, even though there were a bit of afters. So that's it. I don't know what to make of that, to be honest. I think that is worked in Man City's favour. So it's now 8 points clear of Man City from Arsenal. Newcastle stay in touch. Point for me, at least. I had a 2-2 draw. Someone's going to need to cool down Arteta. I think I went for Arsenal winning. Newcastle done well to come to Emirates to get a draw, though. I didn't expect this to be a 0-0, to be honest. But that's the breaks, isn't it? We've got Crystal Palace, Tottenham tomorrow. Should be another good... Well, I'm hoping we get a bit better game than this one, to be honest. Should be a good one, though. Never mind. United needed Arsenal to win. To go third. Newcastle second, though. Them's the breaks, isn't it? Arteta proper losing it in the end. I don't think there was much the Newcastle player could do about it in his elbow. Bye, Michelle. Man, if you were a fan in the stands, I don't know how you would feel. Newcastle fans are absolutely loving it. They took the tops off and everything. So they're loving this. This is a great result for Newcastle. I don't know if it's a great result for Arsenal. Only time will tell, I think, to be quite honest with you. Oh, cheers, Connor. Have you come away from your cushion yet? Are you alright? Are you calm? Go get yourself a coffee. Go settle your nerves back down, kid. Come back, have some sweeties. Very kidding. United just a point behind City. Lol. Yeah, 0-0. Let's go. Now it's down to City beating Chelsea. There's still 8 points in it, dude. So whether City win or not, it makes no difference. They're still losing to Arsenal. The game between City and Arsenal is huge. All the Arsenal fans are going to say, they got robbed. Not really. I don't think they got robbed at all, to be fair. The penalty appeal, you get it or you don't get it, really, to be fair. Fulham 1-0, full time. Leicester lost. Aye, Leicester losing again. Lols. Fulham doing a job. Let's have a look at that league table, actually. Let's go to the league table. Got Man United still playing at the moment, but we can get an update on the league table at least. Arsenal are top on 44 points, with Man City in second on 36 points. Newcastle are in third with 35 points. There has been goal at Manchester. It is 3-0, and it's Rashford. Rashford with the goal. Man United are in fourth, still on 35 points. Their goal difference is massive. Newcastle's goal difference is 21 to Man United's 26. Tottenham are in fifth, 30 points. Liverpool are in sixth with 28 points. Fulham are up on to 28 points with Liverpool. Brighton are on 27 points. Then we've got Brentford in ninth with 26. Chelsea are in 20 with 25 points. Crystal Palace, who are playing tomorrow, 22 points. The bottom is the interesting. Southampton on 12 points. Wolverhampton on 13. And Forest all in the relegation spots. But West Ham are not far behind. Newton, Everton are not far off either. So it is interesting. Leicester are not even, you even go up to Leicester for the relegation battle. That's interesting. It's all interesting. Man United rampant. I just can't picture Liverpool or Chelsea in the Europa League. I don't want Liverpool to get into Europe. If we don't play Champions League, I don't want us to play Europe. I just don't want us in Europa League. I don't want us in the Conference League. I don't want it. Don't need it. I'm just being honest about it. I think it's just a waste of time. Liverpool will be wasting their time in that tournament. Man City have 26 goal difference. United have 5 goal difference. Lol. Rashford goal. Bruno assist. Good grief. There's a lot of games scheduled tomorrow. Yep. We are back tomorrow with another live stream. Crystal Palace, Tottenham. So make sure that you're ready for that because we're back tomorrow for that game. Definitely, that's an 8 o'clock kickoff, so we'll be starting at 7:30 tomorrow. So yeah, so we're done. I'm done for this evening. Obviously, you can go and try and watch the last bits of the Man United game. They've clearly won. They've got the 3 points that they needed. So yeah, that's it. The end of the stream. If you haven't checked the Fantasy Wrestling League table, it is up on the yesterday's game. It's the pinned comment of that. So if you want to see where you are in that, then the table's there for you to view at your leisure. Leeds 2023 is the reigning champion. He retained. So he's 2-month champion. So yeah, it's Connor's not far behind him to take that title, but so all things can change in an upcoming month. I don't know when the next WAP stream's going to be. A bit busy this week, but we might fit it in next week at some point, so watch out for that. Liverpool in shite. Spurs, Chelsea win. Oh, yeah. Liverpool are in the shit if they do. We're just having a shit season, mate. I reckon we'll probably finish about 7th or 8th in the table, to be honest. Need midfielders. Thank you, Rashford, for saving my triple captain. Chelsea will be afraid of Haaland. Yep, everybody's scared of Haaland. Thing is, he is only player what is fucking scary at City, to be honest. Right then, guys, I am off to get some food. Enjoy NXT tonight. Sadly, no stream from me till tomorrow. I am back tomorrow, like I said earlier, for the Crystal Palace Tottenham game. I'm going to set that stream up straight after this one. So, yeah, thank you for everybody who's joined the stream. Much appreciated. We've had a laugh. The game's been crap, but at least we've had a laugh. Oh, I don't want the Conference League then. We'll finish 8th. I don't want Liverpool in Europe. Unless it's Champions League. I don't want it. Because they're nothing games. Liverpool versus flipping Krakow. That'll be a belter of a game. We'll do a watch along for that. Anyway, enough dribble. Right, thank you so much for joining. I've been Dave in Real Life Football. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you tomorrow for Crystal Palace Tottenham.